Good evening and welcome back to my channel. So the last time that I spoke to you, I was down in Houston. This was about 5 or 6 months ago. I'm pretty sure it was for Christmas break. And while I was down there, I promised that I would be so consistent. And here I am 5 or 6 months later without a new YouTube video until now. So I'm really hoping to be more consistent, especially now that school's over. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a life update academically and fitness-y. So academically, I graduated from the University of Delaware with my undergrad in nutrition and dietetics. There is this net that's driving me crazy. So if I start to clap my... No, I did not get it. So I graduated from the University of Delaware, and to be a registered dietitian, which was my goal before, you have to get a master's in absolutely anything. Like I could get a master's in dance and then sit for the registered dietitian exam. I decided that I wanted to do my master's in something that I was very passionate about, related to film or digital media. And I've always had such an interest in the UK. So during my senior year, I applied to one school. It was University of the Arts London, sent a portfolio of my Instagram posts and a couple of my YouTube videos, and I was able to secure a spot in their documentary film program. I'm very excited. That program starts in October. I have absolutely no idea how to study abroad, and hopefully I can take you guys along for that journey. All right, so now since we got all of that out of the way, let's talk about a little bit of a fitness update. So the last time that I spoke to you, I was pursuing bodybuilding, and that lasted a whopping 3 months. I didn't really realize how focused bodybuilding was, especially in the off season, on hitting your exact macros, weighing yourself every single day, taking check-in pictures for your coach. I don't know, it just didn't resonate with me and like my goals in fitness. In my past videos, I've been super open about having a eating disorder. I kind of felt like the whole bodybuilding sport was very triggering for that. Obviously, I have respect for people who do bodybuilding, but I just don't think it was for me. I really do enjoy the style of training though. I like going to failure and feeling like I can't walk and basically just getting a pump and feeling in pain. I love that, but I just don't think I am meant for bodybuilding because of all of the extraneous things that you have to do to be a bodybuilder. After I worked with a coach for 3 months, I quit and I started doing my own programming, and I was doing power building. I would kind of set up my workouts where I would do either a squat, bench, or deadlift and then do a bodybuilding workout afterwards. I was really enjoying myself, but after about 2 or 3 months, I started to get really bored and I felt like complacent, and I wanted to set up a new challenge for myself. So I was on YouTube one day. I was watching this one girl run the London Marathon. The video just reminded me of when I used to run cross country. It's that atmosphere of everyone supporting you from the sidelines, cheering you on, and I just miss that so much. But since I'm such a competitive person, I have pretty good like 5K, half marathon, 10K times that I was able to achieve at a low body weight when I had my eating disorder. I never really want to go back to that. So I would love to set a new challenge for myself that's completely different from the 5K, and I would like to run a marathon. But obviously, since I've spent so much time in the gym, I really built up this strength that I don't ever want to give up. And I'd really like to become a hybrid athlete where I get to run and lift and just kind of have the best of both worlds. Really looking forward to spending some of my time outside of the gym and on the trails, especially when it's so nice out. So me being the impatient person that I am, the day after I saw that YouTube video, I was like, all right, caught the running bug. I'm gonna go for a long run and just see how long I can go before my legs fall off. Now, mind you, the last time I ran was 3.5 years ago when I was doing cross country. I decided on my very first day back, I would run a little bit over 8 miles in old shoes that I got when I was running cross country. So obviously my joints were killing me because after I ran 4 miles out and then I had to run 4 miles back, it was like my hips and my knees were just detached from my body. But I feel like cardiovascularly and like muscularly, I felt so great. But anyways, I decided that I needed to get new running shoes. And I went to REI. I met this lovely man named Ming. He said that he's done 60 to 70 marathons in his lifetime, and he's run a 100-mile race around New York City, which I think is absolutely crazy, but I'm not putting it past myself to maybe run that one day, honestly, because I love setting challenges for myself. I know my dad's probably watching this and being like, Malia, what are you thinking? But I don't know. Never say never. Who knows? I might do that one day. Anyways, I told him that I ran the 8 miles and I haven't run for 3.5 years, and he basically told me that I was stupid, but in the nicest way possible. And then he helped me find a pair of running shoes, which are the Hoka Clifton 9s. The last time that I got a pair of running shoes, they were the Hoka Clifton 5s, so that just shows you how long ago that was. I'm pretty sure they were 5s. So I got those shoes, and then I did another long run, and it felt so much easier. So I've been doing this whole hybrid athlete lifestyle for about 1.5 weeks, and I'm really enjoying it. In the gym too, I've kind of switched up my training so that I focus on strength, but then I also focus on injury prevention and just functional training. I have been loving it so much. It's just such a breath of fresh air. So yeah, if you guys are feeling like you're in a rut with your fitness, I would definitely recommend just kind of switching things up, even if it's just like throwing in a workout class, like maybe doing a cycling class or a yoga class or anything. Fitness should be very enjoyable and challenging. You should look forward to your workouts every day, and not necessarily saying that you feel absolutely motivated to smash every workout that you set your mind to, but just enjoying the process, knowing what kind of activities would hold you accountable in whatever fitness journey you're pursuing. Okay. So with that, I was hoping that I could kind of show you a couple of my workouts and show you one of my running workouts, and then maybe like a functional training workout that still has some strength training in it, just in case you guys want to join me on this little journey. Not necessarily saying that you have to go run a marathon, but maybe if you're thinking about signing up for your first 5K or just starting to run, if you are looking for someone to do it with or to motivate you, if I can be that person, I'll see you very soon. Hi guys, so we are at the training center. I don't know if you can see. Okay, yeah, there you go. And today we have push and a tempo run. A tempo run is like the shortest run of the week. That's why I'm just tacking it on the end of my easiest day. In my opinion, I think push is the easiest because I typically like train shoulders and triceps and a little bit of chest, but it's not like too taxing. Like I think back is a lot harder. So I just run after my push day. I like to run after it because I want to have as much energy as I can when I do my strength training. I'd rather not be tired after my run and drop the 40-pound dumbbells on my face. That's why we run after. Got to grab my phone. Now I have to go back out, get my phone. Hi, how are you? Okay, so I got my phone. Now let's do take 2. Okay, so I just switched my phone, but I do a little like 5 to 10 minute warm-up walk right before my mobility routine for my shoulders, because I do not want to injure my shoulders, and I feel like my shoulders get injured so easily. It's good to get your blood flowing, and it's good to warm up. Make sure that you warm up before every workout. I know that it's like you just want to get your workout done and get started, but what I usually do is I make sure that I do my warm-up, and then my reward is the first sip of my energy drink. And I've been loving C4. I actually ran out of C4s yesterday, so I'm gonna have to break down and buy one like here at the gym, which means that it's gonna be extra expensive. Don't hate me for loving C4. I know like a lot of people joke about C4 being like the little kid, not little kid, but like the middle school drink. You guys, I just got my C4. It was $5. $5. That means that every single sip is worth like 15 cents minimum. And I usually spill half my drinks. So I was just editing this and I wanted to pop in to say that my training plan has completely changed. I'm actually following a 16-week marathon running plan that has a long run, a tempo run, an interval run, and then an easy run incorporated into it. And then I'm also doing 3 days a week in the gym versus 5. I'm doing 2 lower body days, and one of which will actually be in the video later. And then an upper body day that's going to be just full upper body, so back, chest, shoulders, triceps, biceps, and I may or may not have skipped biceps and triceps yesterday. This week was just super exhausting, so I kind of wanted to change my approach to training and actually have a plan that was structured. So let me know if you guys want to see that. But if you do have a push and a pull day, I thought that this workout was very good, so you could still try it out and let me know how you like it. Okay. Now back to the video. Okay, so the training center is like an old school gym, so they have these scary metal dumbbells. And I usually like the rubber ones because I think they're less scary. Do you guys have the 40s? What? Or do you guys have the 40s, or are they're under construction? Okay.
These are 40s.
I know. That's what I was just complaining about because those ones scare me.
Yeah, but, I have no idea.
Okay.
It's just small.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So I'm gonna use the scary ones and I'll just see how heavy I can go. So I was able to lift these 40s for 10. Oops, I don't know which way. But obviously there's the rubber missing off the sides. So it might be more like 38 pounds. But I'm still gonna say it's 40 because they are 40-pound dumbbells technically. They just need to get re-rubbered the outside. Also, I lift without shoes. I don't know when this started. It was probably a couple months ago, but I just feel so much stronger without them because I can get like more grip on the floor. It's kind of gross because like the gym floor is not the cleanest, but I just take off my socks as soon as I get home like I would my shoes. So okay, so now I'm doing close grip bench with a super lightweight, supersetted with lateral raises to focus on my triceps and my shoulders. Before this, I did face pulls with the cables, and then I went over and did incline dumbbell bench, supersetted with front raises. Now I'm gonna do my run. So I'm putting on my shoes because I lifted barefoot. My feet are probably so nasty. I was actually able to do my full workout in just over an hour. I used to start with like, I don't know, 5 sets of heavy bench at the beginning of my workout, but now I like work that in as like an accessory, and I do a tricep focused, so close grip bench supersetted with lateral raises, so that then it's like my triceps and my shoulders. I'm not sure if that's the right way to train, but that's how I like to train. Take what you want from that, but yeah. So let's go run. I just did a 3.5 mile tempo run. I'm pretty sure tempo is like above the threshold that you can like sustain. So I just did 3.5 miles because last week I did 3. So now I'm just doing a little bit of a cool down. And then I have to make sure that I stretch out my hips. You want to be in my vlog again?
No.
Okay, so it's day 2, and today we're gonna do functional training with some legs. I have Luke here, and I'm gonna start with some squats. I'm gonna steal the whole workout from Natacha. I think that's how you say her name. And I'm just gonna do that for today. I just did 4 sets of 5 squats at 206-ish, and then I did 1 back down of 12. So now I'm gonna do contralateral kettlebell reverse squats, which is when you hold the kettlebell up here and you'll get like a little bit of a shoulder pump, and then you lunge back. So I can show you that in a second. So the reason why a lot of this stuff is going to be unilateral is so that it strengthens your core, and then also any imbalances that you have between your legs or your arms or whatever, since this is more functional training. Okay, Luke's going to record me for this. One thing that you really do want to focus on is powering through your leg. Sorry, this is so close, but you want to power through your leg on the way up and make every rep count. Because then you'll feel it so much more than if you're just going through the motion of the lunge. If you power yourself on the way up, you'll feel it so much more in your legs, and then that'll translate to running. So now we're gonna do some hip thrusts. You can either do this on a Smith machine, on the barbell, or on the machine. I'm gonna do it on the machine just because the setup is a lot easier. So I have 420 And I'm gonna be doing sets of 6, and then I'm gonna do 2 sets of 12 as like back down sets. My first couple of sets are gonna be focused on strength, and then the next 2 will be focused more on power. So I just did my 2 sets of 6, and now I'm gonna knock this down to 2 plates on each side instead of the 4. So yeah, I'm gonna like do kind of half the weight and then do 12 reps versus 6 reps. Next I'm doing plate, press to knee drive. So basically you do a shoulder press with the plate and then you do a knee drive at the same time. And I feel like it's so much easier to practice. Thanks, Luke. It's easier to practice than explain. So I feel like if you just kind of like look at what I do and then just try to like replicate that, you'll be good. I just said step up. That's probably my weakest thing because I lack so much coordination, so it's kind of falling. But you need to practice what you're not strong at to get stronger at it. And it'll help like all your stabilizer muscles for when you do your running or your sport type stuff. Now I'm gonna do hamstring curls, and then that'll be the end of my leg workout. And one other thing that I wanted to mention was try to control your movement on the way down and then power on the way up. Hi guys, it is day 3 of the 3-day little training plan. I am doing a long run. I have a new little vest that I'm running in. I can bring my phone. Usually I just run with my watch and connect my watch to my earbuds, but this time I wanted to bring you guys, so I got this little vest. And plus it'll be nice when I start to run like even longer distances and need to pack snacks and water, because there's a little pouch in the back. Not really sure how far I'm going today. I'm thinking maybe 9 miles. I'm feeling ambitious. It's like raining sporadically today, so hopefully I don't hit that. But we'll see. Only thing that I do not like about this vest is my phone is right here. So it's literally punching my boob with every step. 2 little hacks I wanted to tell you, which might not be hacks to you, but like they help me. I usually do 2 French braids because I found that one, my hair fell out. The other thing is chew gum, because it helps like keep your mouth moist. Sorry if you don't like that word, but it helps keep your mouth moist so that you don't feel thirsty like immediately after you start. 2 hacks. This run is so humid. I think I'm about 3 miles in, but it's like I have to keep stopping too to like walk around puddles like that because there's so many like slip and slides. And the last thing I want to do is be covered in mud for a long run. But also, right here, I think it was 2 runs ago, there were all these geese just sitting out like chilling, and one goose got like right out in front of me. So then I started like running behind it. I didn't mean to be like chasing it or anything, but this other goose starts yelling at me and I got so scared. I was like, I'm not trying to hurt you, I'm not trying to hurt you. Finally I got around. That was the first time. The second time I saw this gorgeous heron. Now how am I supposed to get around this? See what I mean? Oh no. I saw this gorgeous heron. It just started flying away from me. Even if you don't like going on runs outside, I highly recommend going on walks because you never know what you'll see outside. Okay, so we're on our way back. It's obviously raining. I ended up going to the state border and turning around. I'll see how far it is once I'm done and I'll share it with you guys. Rain just added a little bit more interest to this long run. Instead of just being hot and humid, now it's a little bit cooler. Still humid, but rainy. We are finished. I ended up going 9.15 miles in 1 hour and 24 minutes. I just wanted to share my numbers like for my run and for my squat and for my dumbbell press, just to show you where I am personally in my journey after not running for 3.5 years and focusing on powerlifting and bodybuilding, and to encourage you guys to start your journey, whatever it is, whether you just want to do a few body weight squats or even get out and walk for a mile every day. Really, any goal that you set your mind to, you can do. And I just wanted to show you that through this video. I also wanted to share what my goals are right now. So I'm thinking I want to run a marathon in like October time frame. And then hopefully I can choose a charity to run for the London Marathon in April. So if you guys have any charity recommendations, please let me know. And I can run for all of you guys if you want, if you're interested in that. And yeah, that concludes my little 3 days of workouts that are super different. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something, and I will see you very soon. Bye.